Last Saturday, September 21, 2024, sinamahan ako ng ate ko dito sa Vimana Tattoo Studio located in Tomas Morato Avenue, Diliman, Quezon City. Kung medyo familiar sa inyo yung name, it's probably because dito nagpatato si Miss Nadine Lustre and dito nagpa-pierce si Miss Heart Evangelista, Kylie Padilla, and other known artists. But aside from this known artists na sa kanila pumupunta, I really like how their main logo is meditation through pain. Kasi alam nyo ba, one of the most prevalent types of tattoos in recent history has been the memorial tattoos. It's been a common form of coping with the loss of loved ones to get a tattoo. Quite often, it's the date of death or the date of birth, and it's also fairly common that the date might be paired with a small image, one that reminds them of their lost loved one. However, once in a while, people will get a gorgeous, elaborate piece of art, a memorial piece that they had on to for years to come. Now, whichever method of commemorating their loved ones they go by, it helps them. It's how they choose to heal, and to them, the tattoo could be the ultimate form of therapy. Oh, justified na ba yung pagpapatato ko? Kasi hindi talaga ako nakapagpaalam nito kay mama. Lumabas lang kami ng bahay, hindi namin sinabi kung saan kami pupunta. Tas pag uwi, yun, naka-blazer kami, hindi niya to nakita. And then for a week, tinago rin namin to sa kanya. So, paglabas ng video na to, dun lang din malalaman ni mama na nagpatato na ako. So, quick outfit check lang dito sa cutie mirror nila. Talagang nag-blazer ako para matakpan uli yung tattoo. Pero sa loob niya, nakasando naman ako para mas madali matatuan. And make sure to wear comfortable clothes din, lalo na kung malaki or colored tattoo kasi matagal yun. So, dapat komportable ka sa suot. Sa totoo lang, nung araw na yan, sobrang tindi ng migraine ko pero pinilit ko pa rin talagang tumayo at pumunta sa appointment ko kasi nag-down na kami ng 3,000 pesos. And ayun, may suot na lang akong sunglass every time na nasisilaw ako. And pag nahihilaw ako, pinipikit ko naman. Okay lang din naman kasi nakahiga lang naman ako habang tinatatuan. So, umokay na rin ako. 1 o'clock pa yung appointment namin. Pero syempre, 12 o'clock pa lang nandito na kami as respect to their artist. And syempre, inagaan talaga namin para hindi mahalata ni mama. To book a session with them, just message their official IG account. And then, kailangan nyo mag-down payment. Bihira sila magka-walk-in, depende sa availability ng mga artist. So, nung dumating na kami doon, ang inuna is in-sketch kung ano yung gusto naming design. The artist would also appreciate if you could explain to them kung bakit yun yung napili mong design. And in our case, it's Iron Man, nakita yung brain sa loob. And the reason why we chose that is unang-una, favorite ni Kuya Kiefer, si Iron Man. And to be honest, ako rin naman, siya yung favorite Avenger ko. But this tattoo is actually a memorial tattoo. So, kaya si Iron Man, kasi bukod sa favorite to ni Kuya Kiefer, meron siyang sinasalihan na triathlon ba yun, na Iron Man yung facilitator. And in real life, para siyang si Iron Man na super strong and he's actually a hero for us. Now, kaya naman may crack and kita yung brain dun sa left side niya is because dun nahanap yung tumor niya sa brain nung nagka-glioblastoma siya. So, to simply put, it's a tattoo with a story na yung crack niya is because of his brain cancer, but it's still Iron Man because he is strong, and yun yung favorite Avengers niya, diba? So, parang very meaningful ng tattoo na to, and I hope people would see this as an art and wouldn't just call it as dumi lang naman sa katawan. Pero ayun, kanya-kanyang view naman tayo sa tattoo. And again, this is our way of mourning our loss or a memorial tattoo nga for Kuya Kiefer. Thank you so much for Vimana Studio for making this possible, and to our tattoo artist, Ezra. Maraming salamat for doing such a great job, as in kuhang-kuha talaga kung ano yung ideyang binigay namin sa kanila. And thank you so much kasi ang ganda nung kinalabasan na ipapakita ko sa dulo. So, sa mga nagtatanong kung masakit ba, tignan nyo na lang tong video na nakuhanan ng ate ko habang tinatatuan ako. Hindi ko alam na binibidyohan ako nan, as in napapikit na ako kagat sa dila, pero okay lang. Kasi that's just physical pain, and I know I've experienced way more painful things in life than this tattoo. Sometimes horrible things happen that leave people scarred or disfigured. Sometimes it's the unexplainable pain of losing someone you love. While some experience physical pain, others it's mental. And for some, tattoos are a way of reclaiming their body. A way to cover all those scars is by either literally covering them or by getting an image to depict an inner scar. Reclaiming your body through art that you love can be empowering. It can be a way of celebrating how far you've come in your journey, and a way to symbolize how hard you've fought against adversity, all of which can be immensely therapeutic. And for some, that is what tattoo therapy is, a way of showing how far one has come. It can even provide the closure one has been searching for. Mental health tattoos have become a huge thing even in the modern culture. Okay, so ang dami ko nang sinabi, pero ito na yung final look ng aking tattoo. And kung nakita nyo naman sa video kanina, hindi naman ako nakahiga all throughout. So meron pa ring pahinga like stretching, pinapa-stretch, pinapatayo. Una is yung sa outline, hindi naman talaga siya masakit. Tapos yung sa color red, sakto lang. Ang pinakamasakit is yung sa color yellow and yung parang pag-ilaw ng light na sa mata. Yung mga shading kasi parang dobling ulit na yun dun sa scar mo. But again, as I have mentioned, hindi naman na gaanong masakit yun for me kasi I know that I've experienced way more pain than this tattoo in my life. Period. So after nung mahabang tattoo session, pinicturean na and vinidyuhan para may copy yung artist kung gusto niya mang i-post. And humingi rin siya ng permission sa amin if pwede bang i-share yung story behind our tattoo. And it's totally okay for us para rin mag-gets ng mga tao yung essence ng tattoo namin. And thank you so much for asking for our consent first, Sir Ezra ng Vimana Tattoo Studio. I-follow nyo rin siya sa Instagram. And ayun na, after na picturean and videohan, nilinis na yung paligid and pinapahinga muna. I think for 30 minutes or so, tapos in aftercare na. Yung sa dulo, nilagyan siya ng dermalized tattoo film para lang siya protection, and may binigay din silang parang mga instructions sa amin. And kailangan naming i-stay yung tattoo film na to for 7 days. Pero nagbigay sila sa amin ng extra para pwede kong palitan on the second or first day. And yun yung ginawa namin sa bahay. Tinidyuhan din namin para at least magaya namin kung paano maglagay ng tattoo film dun sa tattoo mo. Basahin ko lang din yung nakalagay dun sa aftercare guide nila. Technically speaking, tattoo is a wound, a permanent kind of body art. The design is made by puncturing the skin with needles and injecting ink, dyes, and pigments into the deep layer of the skin. So improper care and negligence may cause failure of healing and infection. Every tattoo heals slightly differently depending on each person and where the tattoo is located. The healing process follows a 4-stage healing timeline that includes oozing, itching, peeling, and continued aftercare. It is important to be consistent about aftercare so your tattoo doesn't get infected. Sobrang accommodating ng mga staff dito and of course ng mga tattoo artists. Maganda rin yung CR nila, meron silang bidet sa loob. Fully air-conditioned yung place, may onting parking sa baba pero nag-commute lang kami. Meron ding mini stop, Uncle John's na bilihan ng mga pwedeng quick food na kainin mo kung magutom ka during your tattoo session. And ayun, maganda talaga yung place nila, malinis din. Aside from memorial tattoos, kaya din meditation through pain, yung kanilang sign is meron silang in-offer na sakyan tattoo. I think it's a form of Thai tattoo. Alam ko authentic Thai or talagang from Thai yung nagtatattoo nun sa kanila. Kaya may schedule lang sila for that kind of tattoo. And it is believed to be especially powerful in ensuring that no weapon would be able to harm the wearer's body when protected by the magic or the tattoo. Ayun lang, meron sila sa November. Pwede kayo magpa-schedule sa Instagram mismo nila. And ayun na, malapit nang matapos tong video na to. Basta after lang naman din naming tatuan, nagbayad na kami sa kanila and may binigay pa silang free sticker sa amin na super cute talaga lahat. And then pag uwi sa bahay, kailangan kami na yung gumawa nung aftercare nun para sa sarili namin. So this is 1 day after the tattoo. Normal lang yung parang may water or I don't know, parang plasma yun or yung sarili mong way of healing ng balat mo. And ayun, inalis namin siya after 2 days and nilinis namin siya on our own. Talagang naligo ako with hot water para hindi gaanong masakit yung pag-alis nung dermalized film. And okay naman siya, hindi naman siya super nabawasan ng kulay. Medyo namalat na ako, but again, that's part of the healing process. And ayan na yung itsura niya. Pinatungan na uli namin ng dermalized film on our own. So yung ate ko na yung naglagay niyan sa akin para i-stay naman siya for another 5 days kasi kailangan 7 days siyang hindi magalaw. So 7 days lang na may naka-stick sa akin na ganyan. And ito na, after 7 days, inaalis na namin yung dermalized film. Hindi na siya masakit and nilalagyan lang namin ng onting water para hindi na super mag-stick yung dermalized film. Pero kung ako yung tatanungin, hindi rin siya naging super masakit nung first week. Pero may times na hindi ko mataas yung kamay ko kasi nai-stretch siya nung film. Pero hindi naman yung super pain na kailangan mo pang magpa-hospital. Tolerable naman siya. Ang mas mahirap kalabanin is yung itching, as in sobrang nangangate. And nabasa ko sa mga reviews, kundi sa any form of tattoo na 2 to 3 weeks pa yung pinaka-itchy part, which is part pa rin naman ng healing process. And ayun, kinakabahan ako. Sana hindi ko siya makamot ng sobra kasi nahihirapan ako magpigil magkamot, lalo na pag nangangati talaga. And ayun, sana maging maayos lang din yung healing ng tattoo ko. And so far, naging maganda naman yung itsura niya. Yung itsura ng dermalized film, pag inalis na sa balat, para siyang balat ng snake pag nag-alis na siya or nagpalit na ng skin. And then normal naman daw na may mga sumasabit na ink or yung mga skin mo nakasama kasi mababang layer or manipis na layer lang yun na skin mo. And yung ink naman and yung mismong tattoo is deeply under your skin, so hindi yan super maaalis. Pero natutuwa lang ako kasi parang printed or kitang-kita pa rin yung shape ni Iron Man, yung colors niya and yung image niya dun sa dermalized film. Pero again, it does protects the wound and hindi niya super nasira and medyo mas safe or mas malinis din siya tignan all throughout my healing process dun sa first week. And ito na siya after a week. Diba, ang vibrant pa rin ng color, sobrang ganda pa din. So thank you so much kay Sir Ezra of the Vimana Studio. Sobrang nagustuhan namin to. And while I'm editing this video pala, naglilinis ng gamit si Mama and nakita niya tong Iron Man na gamit ni Kuya Kiefer. Just another proof na si Iron Man talaga yung gusto niya. And if I'm not mistaken, accessory to sa bike kasi even before siya operahan, nung may brain tumor na siya, I think that's September last year lang, nire-renovate or parang binabago niya pa yung design ng kanyang bike into an Iron Man. So bumili siya ng red spray, tapos bumili siya ng mga Iron Man accessories. Sayang lang hindi na natuloy na maging Iron Man looking yung bike niya. Pero hindi yung Iron Man yung first tattoo ko commemorating Kuya Kiefer. Itong first tattoo ko is yung Trust the Process. Pinatattoo ko to August 23 last year nung birthday niya, pero wala na siya noon. Ito kasi yung favorite niyang sabihin sa akin. And I just want to end this video by saying, trust the process.